Hi, welcome to today's live stream. I've been doing a series on my 90-day challenge, OMAD challenge. If you're just joining me and you do not know what OMAD stands for 1 meal a day. It is a type of intermittent fasting. And each day I have been doing series of videos talking about all you need to know about intermittent fasting, OMAD, especially if you're over 50. Today is a very important one. I want to talk about how to break your fast. If you're 50 like me and you're actually doing this intermittent fasting or OMAD, 1 meal a day, to lose this stubborn hormonal belly fat that comes upon us suddenly, like a thief in the night, you must get this particular part right. You must get, this part of breaking that fast right. Because, this is probably where the problem lies. And a lot of people do not know it. Some people will tell you, I'm over 50. I do this intermittent fasting. It's not working. My tummy is still big. This and that. How do you break your fast? Because doing your fasting and breaking your fast when you're over 50 and in menopause is very different from when you're younger. It's very different because your hormones when you are over 50 is not the same before you were 50 or before you reached menopause. Most people think that it is actually when you fast that the magic of weight loss actually happens. But the truth is, what you eat the moment you break your fast can either increase your fat loss or shut it off instantly. That is how important it is, what you take in or what you use to actually break your fast. Most women over 50 are actually breaking their fast the wrong way, unfortunately. So today I'm actually going to teach you 4 simple science-backed ways to break your fast the right way so that you can stay in a kind of what I call a fat burning mood longer, so that you can reduce cravings, so that you can protect your metabolism and actually see results. It will be very, very discouraging if you do your fasting and at the end of the day, no result. I wouldn't even want it. If I don't have results, why would I, subject myself to 1 meal a day for 90 days and then no result? No. And the reason I said, as I keep saying in all the videos, why I'm, journaling this, number one, why I am putting this on YouTube, is for somebody out there, to be able to know that this natural method actually works to reduce hormonal belly fat for women over 50. So how do you break your fast? How do you break your intermittent fast that you fasted 18 to 20 hours? Number one, you start with healthy fat to turn off hunger and to avoid what I call insulin spikes. For many decades, we were told that we shouldn't eat fat, that fat will make you fat. We should eat low-fat yogurt, we should eat low-fat cookies, we should eat low-fat everything. But when people took out that fat, they replaced it with sugar. And that is exactly when obesity, diabetes, stubborn belly fat started exploding in our population, in our generation. One thing that people do not tell you is that healthy fat, there's healthy fat, there is unhealthy fat. It is not enough to cut off all fat. What is most important is to take the healthy fat. But the challenge is, which one are the healthy fats? That is what I'm going to go into now. When you have been fasting for 18 to 20 hours, your insulin is low, your blood sugar is steady, your body is gradually burning that fat in a very beautiful way. But if after these 20 hours, you now come and break your fast with banana, bread toast, fruit juice, yes, fruit juice, especially that pack that you buy in the supermarket, fruit juice, oatmeal, cereal, you instantly spike insulin and immediately shut off the fat burning. You see how it works? So you find out that everything you've done those 20 hours, it was as if you did it for nothing. It's just like pouring cold water on top of hot fire, you know? So healthy fats, on the other hand, will keep your insulin low. It will calm your hunger. It will help your body to stay in a fat burning mood. And it will also prevent you from overeating. When you're fasting at times, especially if you're just beginning, maybe the first 2 days, when you see food after that fast, you want to eat everything. Everything is sweet for you. But when you break your fast with a healthy fat, that hunger is reduced. So this is especially important for women over 50 like us, whose hunger hormones shift after menopause, you know. So what are the simple ways to break your fast with a healthy fat? Number one, have avocado with a little sea salt on it. I think I have a video on my channel dedicated to the health benefits of avocado pear. Break your fast with avocado pear. Believe me, even the food, you'll be able to eat half of it, which will still be good for you, you know. Now, there's another one, this 1 teaspoon of this MCT oil inside black coffee or no cream, and or tea, or a spoon of pure almond, cashew, or macadamia butter. Almond butter or macadamia butter. You can put a spoon of that into your coffee and drink it just before you break your fast. These are secrets that you will not see. Secret things that, I do. That is why I'm just putting it out here. And the reason I'm putting it out here is because I've done it before 2 years ago and it works perfectly. You know? And then you can either also take a teaspoon of olive oil together with nuts, cashew nuts or granules. Just a little of it before you break your fast. And you find out that hunger that behaving as if it wants to kill you, it will not. So strategy number 2, add clean protein to protect your metabolism. After the age 50, we naturally lose muscle. It is called, what is it called? It is called sarcopenia. And it is one of the biggest reasons that our metabolisms actually slow down. Muscle is the engine that burns calories even when we are resting. So fasting creates a kind of clean state inside your body, but protein is what rebuilds it stronger. So women like us over 50, we must protect our muscles. If you want a long-term fat loss, if you want strength, if you want balance, we must protect muscle. That means when you're breaking your fast, you should also make sure that you take a lot of protein. Because what protein does is to boost your metabolism, it is to support your muscle, it is to stabilize your blood sugar, and it also keeps you full and also prevents too much cravings later. Let me give you some simple protein options that you can actually take during your eating window. 2 to 3 eggs. Yes, I take 3 eggs. When I'm breaking my fast, I can just take 3 eggs. Either I boil it or I just, fry it a little with butter. Or do uh, scrambled egg with butter. Salmon or tuna, or even this sardine. You can add sardine to your food. It's very important. It has a lot of protein and it also has a lot of good omega-3 fat. Grass-fed beef, chicken breast, organ meat. In fact, I rarely take beef really. I stick more to organ meat. Organ meat is fantastic, especially when you're over 50. It's amazing. Then you can take this sugar-free, I think, Greek yogurt. It's also good. It also has protein. So remember that this is must be added to your meal when you're eating. But before the meal, remember to take your avocado pear. Strategy 3. You can also break your fast with gentle liquids. In fact, the video before this, I listed the kind of liquids that are very good during your fast, the kind of fluids you can take during your fast. So now I'm talking about what you should take when you break your fast so that your body will, remain in that fat burning state. Some days, especially for us over 50, some days digestion can actually feel slow and sensitive. I don't know if it happens to you. If it happens to you, drop your comments below this video. Do you have problems with digestion? Are you noticing some problems with your digestion, as you turned 50? I'm 58 and I have noticed it, that I tend to digest slowly. My digestion is slow. Sometimes this can happen because maybe you didn't sleep well, maybe you had too much stress at work the day before, or maybe your hormones too are just playing things with you for that day. These days, your digestive system actually needs what is called a soft landing. So sometimes it might be good to break with, liquid. Even if you're taking liquid, the whole of those are, you can also just break with some, you know, food that is not solid. Let me put it like that. You can break it with food that is not solid so that you can avoid things like bloating, you can prevent indigestion, you can keep your energy stable, you can also support your hydration or protect your gut. Now, let me give you some of the best, gentle options you have. Things like bone broth. This is a golden liquid for us that are over 50. Bone broth. Or ginger tea. That reminds me, my ginger tea is right here. My one is not ginger tea. This one is pure ginger. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm always with it. First thing in the morning. You know? You can also take peppermint tea or warm water with a pinch of salt. I'm giving you very wonderful tips. So warm water with a pinch of salt and all that. So let's go to strategy 4. Feed your gut with fermented food to reduce belly fat. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria. In fact, your gut is your inner garden. So after 50, when your hormone shifts, this inner garden becomes even more important for us. You have to guard it. You have to take care of it very well. Because it's also involved in weight control, inflammation, cravings, blood sugar regulation, and even your mood. Even your mood. So fasting helps clean out the harmful bacteria that thrives on sugar. But when you fast and when you break your fast, you want to ensure that you put in good bacteria because this will improve your insulin sensitivity, it will improve your metabolism, it will improve your nutrient absorption, and it will also improve fat burning. So best fermented foods to break your fast gently includes sauerkraut. Sauerkraut. If you don't know what sauerkraut is, there's a lot of videos showing you how to make sauerkraut at home. It's made from cabbage. There's a lot of videos. Just watch them and make yourself raw sauerkraut. Then there's something that they call the kefir. Kefir. Or if you don't know what that one is, you can also go for this Greek yogurt. This plain Greek yogurt is good. It's also good. These are fermented foods that can also help with your gut bacteria. Or half of an avocado together with sauerkraut. The two. It's also a gentle way, you know, to maintain your gut bacteria, your good bacteria in your gut. And when you do this constantly, you discover that your cravings will drop dramatically. So let me tell you the foods that you can avoid as you break your fast. Please avoid this if your goal is fat burning. If you want to burn this fat in your belly, avoid banana after fast. Avoid fruit juice at all costs. Avoid bread, toast. Avoid oatmeal, pasta, high sugar food, flavored coffee drinks, and sweet yogurt. These things spike your insulin and immediately shut off fat burning. So just avoid it. So breaking your fast correctly is half of your battle. It's half of the battle. So do this right. When you do it right, your fasting becomes easy. Your fasting has a calming effect on you. It gives you more energy. You become more effective because your cognitive function improves. You remember things better, you know. So try these things I've told you and write me, what is your result? Have you noticed anything by breaking your fast the way I've listed here, especially if you're over 50? So that's it for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you picked one or two things. Remember to journal. Remember to journal. Today is my day 9 and I will journal it. So see you in my next stream.